Hey everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we're watching
Lokah.
This is part 3. So if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2,
go to the description below, look for the link there, watch part 1, part 2, come back here for part 3.
And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, sharing, and upvote this video by slapping the like button.
Our top story tonight, a shocking...
I would like to have a whiskey on the rocks, please.
Authorities have confirmed that the suspect's whereabouts.
Oh, that's a rickshaw guy, yeah? Mm-hmm. He's like, I know where they're at.
ಹುಡುಗಿನ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕ್ ಹತ್ರ ನೋಡಿದೆ ಸರ್. ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
Okay, I think this guy is bad news.
Mm-hmm.
23 వయసుల సన్నీ కురియన్ వెంటి యుఏపీఏ నియమ ప్రకారం లుక్అవుట్ నోటీస్ పురപ്പെടുవించ నియమపాలకర్.
Finally wakes up. Wasn't that her mom? It looked awfully familiar, like...
I don't know, we're seeing a lot of new faces.
They live among us.
Yeah, it's just who's bad, who's good.
Is she the girl? Yeah. Shall I enforce the Garuda force?
Garuda force?
Ask them to shoot here. Or here. Okay.
I guess he'd know.
And find my chipper.
Oh no!
Because
she didn't kill him.
And she didn't kill him. Of course,
He's turning.
But I believe that she will control him. At least that's the lore that we know.
Like, hey.
Amma, one nimsham.
ಇಬ್ರು ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಅವ್ರೇನಾದ್ರು ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಹತ್ತ ಹೋದೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ ತಾಯಿನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೊರಡಿಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಗಜೆಯಿಂದ ನನ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಸ್ಲಿ ಗಂಡಸ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆ
ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲೇ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳು
ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
So she must know that she bit him and he still got away.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got to know that he's turning. Got to take him out quick.
ನಾನು ನಾಚಪ್ಪಾಡ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್. ನಂಗೆ
And Grandpa knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
കടിച്ചു അല്ലേ?
നീ ആര്?
ഞാനൊരു ഡോക്ടറാടു. ഇൻഫെക്ഷൻ സ്പ്രെഡ് ആവുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ. നിങ്ങൾ വിചാരിക്കുന്ന പോലെ നമ്മൾ ഈ പുരാണങ്ങളിലൊക്കെ കേട്ടിട്ടില്ലേ? യക്ഷി, ചാത്തൻ, മാടൻ, ഒടിയൻ, അങ്ങനെ പലതും. അതൊന്നും വെറും കെട്ടുകഥകളല്ല. നമ്മൾ പോലും അറിയാതെ ജീവിക്കുന്നുണ്ടവർ.
Like his book.
ഇതൊരു വൈറസ് ഇൻഫെക്ഷനാണ്. എന്ത് വൈറസ് ആണെന്ന് തിരിച്ചറിയാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് മരുന്നുമില്ല. ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ കുറച്ച് ചോര എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. പറ്റിയ വീണ്ടും കാണാം.
I think he just wants his blood to test for his granddaughter.
Yeah.
She likes him.
ഏതോ നെഗറ്റീവ് കുറെ പോയല്ലേ, കുറച്ചെടുത്ത് വെക്കായിരുന്നില്ലേ?
സണ്ണി മീഡിയയുടെ അടുത്ത് പോകണം. ഞാനാണ് അവരെ കൊന്നത് ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക്.
What?
എനിക്കെന്താ കുത്തി വെച്ച്?
Oh, the morphine. Okay.
ഐറ്റം കൊള്ളാം.
He's gone.
സൺലൈറ്റ് അല്ലാതെ വേറെന്തെങ്കിലും വീക്ക്നെസ് ഉണ്ടോ?
ഉണ്ട്. ഹാർട്ട്.
ചന്ദ്ര എന്നെ കടിച്ചാ എനിക്ക് ചന്ദ്രയെ പോലെ ആവാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
കടിച്ചാ എൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലുള്ള വൈറസ് സണ്ണിയുടെ ബോഡിയിലേക്ക് ട്രാൻസ്മിറ്റ് ആവും. വളരെ അപൂർവമേ മനുഷ്യ ശരീരത്തിൽ ഈ വൈറസിന് അഡാപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റൂ. ഒരു ക്ലീൻ ഹെൽത്തി ബോഡി ആണെങ്കിൽ ചിലപ്പോൾ എന്നെ പോലെയാവും.
But
സണ്ണിയുടെ അങ്ങനെയല്ലല്ലോ, മൊത്തം കള്ളും പോകുകയല്ലേ.
Oh, dang. Okay, so you gotta live a really clean life to become a vampire.
Said he was a teetotaler.
Yeah.
ഒരാഴ്ചക്കകം റേബീസ് പോലൊരു അസുഖം വരും, മരിക്കും.
It's daytime, so she should be sleeping, right?
I guess.
Oh, so she's got the way. Keep sunlight away. What the?
ಅವರು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಶೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡು ಸರ್ ಹಲೋ ತುಂಬ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ
Maybe it's some of her friends to help her out?
Maybe, but the way that it was making it seem, I don't think he's a good guy.
ಹಲೋ ಸಾರಿ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಕಳಕಲೆ ಬೇಡ
Oh, he's a magician.
What's this?
Cocaine? Guy's like a joker.
ನೀ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ
ನಿಮ್ ಮುಂದೆನೇ ಇದೀನಿ
ನನ್ ಸುತ್ತ ನಾನೇ ಇದೀನಿ
ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ
ಏ ಒಬ್ಬ ಜಾದುಕರ
Dana.
ಕಾಪಾಡಿ
Okay, this guy's very silly.
ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮಗ hasta la vista polisera
Hasta la vista.
Oh, wow. Wow. He's saving her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe he's not a bad guy.
Hey, baby. Good to see you too.
hi
Oh, maybe an ex?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some thing between these two.
അതാരാ പുറത്ത് വേറൊരുത്തൻ
But he's not like her because he's in the sunlight and stuff.
അയാൾ എന്നെ പോലെ ആവണം
She probably thought because he was a cop he'd be in like smoking and all that sort of stuff. Oh no, he's gonna take his own dude out.
ಕಾಪಾಡಿ ಸರ್
Oh, negative? He's like, dude, why are you being so weird? Those cool eyes.
ചന്ദ്ര
അത് ഹാൻഡിൽ ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഞാൻ പോയിക്കോളാം
അതൊറ്റയ്ക്ക് ഹാൻഡിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ നിനക്ക് പറ്റില്ല അയാൾ ഫ്രഷ് കൺവേർട്ട് ആണ് ഹി വിൽ ബി ടു പവർഫുൾ
Oh, is that how that works? Okay.
Yep.
And he's fully fed.
He's gonna probably feed on them too.
പുതിയ പാസ്പോർട്ടും ടിക്കറ്റുമായിട്ട് കുമാർ അങ്ങോട്ടെത്തും എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് പോകണം ആ പയ്യൻ എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട് കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ
കുഴപ്പമില്ല
For now.
ഗായ്സ് ഞാൻ താഴെ
I don't know. I don't know if I trust that. It's like some dungeon.
അതാരാ
ഇവന്റെ ഫാമിലി കുറെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്
This is almost like those hotel sanctuaries in like John Wick.
Exactly.
Like he's like,
well,
he's the manager.
look. All of them. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and the original guy that saved her.
Oh, the family in his generation. Okay.
ചോര നോക്കട്ടെ നോക്കട്ടെ തലറങ്ങും അയ്യോ
That's ominous.
ഈ നാച്ചപ്പയ്ക്ക് സൺലൈറ്റ് പ്രശ്നമില്ലേ?
അയാൾ ഫ്രഷ് കൺവേർട്ടാണ്. കൺവേർട്ടായ ആദ്യത്തെ കുറച്ച് വർഷങ്ങൾ അത് വലിയ പ്രശ്നമല്ല.
Oh, initial years. Wow.
അയാൾ തന്നെ പോലെ ആയിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പ്രശ്നമല്ലേ?
ഇതിരിക്കട്ടെ. In case of emergency. Hey.
Oh.
ഒരു ബേബി സിറ്റിംഗ് ജോലി ഏറ്റെടുത്തായിരുന്നു. നിർബന്ധിക്കുവാണേ വേണേ നിൽക്കാം.
വേണ്ട.
ഓക്കെ. രാത്രി യാത്രയില്ല. ചത്തില്ലേ വീണ്ടും കാണാം.
Shut down.
ഇവളുടെ അടുത്തുനിന്ന് എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് വിട്ടോ. സേഫ് അല്ല. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് നീ.
I fell too. In other words, he fell for her.
Dude, this guy's so cool.
Yeah, he's got.
I don't know what he is or what his power is, but he's got it good.
He's got a nice shtick. If you're gonna be this, hey, you gotta come up with a shtick.
என்னாச்சு? நீங்க வந்து உட்காரு.
You know you need to run when he asks your blood type.
என் கண்ணை பாரு, வித்தியாசமா இல்ல? உனக்கு கேட்டுச்சா? 3 குண்டு என் மேல பட்டது. ஆனா என் உடம்புல ஒரு சின்ன கேள் கூட என்னை யாராலையும் கொல்ல முடியாது.
Oh, that's a big mistake to think.
Yeah, but this guy, obviously, this would totally go to his head.
Yeah.
He's been like this.
எல்லாரும் என்ன பார்த்து பயப்படணும். யோசிச்சு பாரு, அப்பா என்ன சொல்லுவார்? பயம்தான் மரியாதைக்கு ஆணி வேறே.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's no wonder he turned out like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he left him alive.
Yeah, because he only had to kill her in front of him, and he knew he'd have devotion from him.
Oh, yeah.
நீ எப்பவுமே என் கூட தான் இருக்கணும்.
Oh, like he's gonna convert. Is he gonna just like convert a whole army?
ഇത് എൻ്റെ ബോയ്ഫ്രണ്ട് ആയിരുന്നു. 1905.
Oh, did he like reincarnate? That's why she has a soft spot for him.
അന്ന് ഇതുപോലൊരു നാച്ചിയപ്പ ബ്രിട്ടീഷ് ആർമിക്കാരൻ എൻ്റെ പുറകെ വന്നു ഷൂട്ട് ചെയ്തു. മരിച്ചു. അതിൻ്റെ കുറ്റബോധം ഇപ്പോഴും ഉണ്ട് എനിക്ക്.
That's why she feels guilty about him getting shot.
ചന്ദ്ര, ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. ചന്ദ്ര കൊന്നതിലൊരുത്തൻ ഒരു സുന്ദർ. അവൻ ഗജേന്ദ്രൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു ഗാങ്സ്റ്റർ ടേൺഡ് പൊളിറ്റീഷ്യൻ്റെ അനിയനാണ്. എ വെരി പവർഫുൾ, വെരി ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻഷ്യൽ മാൻ.
Seems like we need to take that guy out.
യുവമാർക്കും റിസ്ക് ഉണ്ട്. പ്രകാശ് വരും. അതിനുശേഷം എന്താ ചെയ്യേണ്ടതെന്ന് തീരുമാനിക്കാം.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Totally killed her.
Yeah. Yeah, because at this point he's just a wild animal. He's thrilled with his power and everything.
Don't think that's gonna work.
ചന്ദ്ര ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് രക്ഷപ്പെട്ടാൽ സണ്ണി അവന്മാർ പോക്കും.
Just open warfare on the police?
Yeah.
എന്തൊക്കെ സംഭവിച്ചാലും പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങരുത്.
Lock them in there. Her eyes, wow.
It's very cool. Actually, the smoke is in her favor.
Yeah.
Wow. Terrible. Just wasted a whole bunch of liquor.
Yeah, and now they're gonna drop one by one. Tuk, 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 tuk.
Dominoes.
Yeah.
Okay, so her mission isn't to kill. Okay, it's like more of a tranquilizer thing. Oh, I love camera movements like that. It always gets me. It's just so cool. Oh, well, that one, that guy's dead.
They told you not to get out of there. Do not get out of there.
They don't seem like they're going through. So if it gets lodged in her heart, that's game over, right? Damn, she needs some Jollibee blood.
Paul.
What? It's like a 5-hour energy drink.
Yeah, definitely a Red Bull. Hey, you little poopy, I'm gonna deal with you.
Like nothing. Oh, but this guy.
நம்ம மட்டும் இந்த மாதிரி இல்லை. அந்த கிளினிக்ல இருந்தவன் இன்னும் நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்கல்ல. அப்போ இருக்காங்க. அப்படின்னா
A special knife.
இவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு தலைவர் இருப்பானே.
You don't know the rules yet, dude. You think you're gonna be invincible.
Yeah, he doesn't know there are weaknesses.
அப்போ ஆர்ட் தான் வீக்னஸ் இல்ல.
Oh, okay. Cut on quick.
If they riddle him with bullets, maybe the guys riddle, they help. Where's her helper squad? And the dude that's supposed to show up.
தலைவனை கூப்பிடு சந்திரா.
I don't think he's ready for that.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this
I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
He's a great villain, though.
Yeah, what would you do? How would you help? You know?
Oh, the sunlight.
Right. It got to be sunlight pretty quick, huh?
நான் எனக்குன்னு தனி சாம்ராஜ்யத்தை உருவாக்க போறேன்.
Oh, well, maybe this could happen.
அவன் வந்தாலும்
Maybe this is the start of it all.
Oh, yeah. You know, he's active for, like, he doesn't play a damsel, which is, you know, kind of cool.
Get him in the heart, get him in the head.
But these are the tranquilizers, and we do know it does work on them.
Right.
Nigel.
It's already gone.
உன்னை காப்பாத்துறதுக்காவது உன் ஆளுங்க வருவானுங்கல்ல.
வருவாங்க. உன்னை கொல்ல.
என்ன கொல்லவா?
மனுஷனோ இல்லையோ நீ சாக வேண்டிய.
Oh, okay. He's not that bad. Oh, that was a pretty good switch up. That was a really cool friend, too.
Yeah.
And you know she can't bite him because he smokes like on the hour every hour. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look how many there.
എനിക്കൊന്ന് കാണണമെന്ന് തോന്നിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാ വിളിക്കാൻ പോലും പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ.
പറ്റില്ല.
Unrequited love. He's not going to be able to ever.
You're a good person.
Oh, he's alive. He's like, please.
മോർഫിൻ്റെ എഫക്റ്റ് മാറിക്കാണും. നിങ്ങൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് ചെല്ല്.
Probably had to give that guy a strong dose.
Show up at hospital calling blood all over the place. I think you get the express lane. She really did care for him. Look at the red moon. Remember, he said the red moon.
ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರ್ಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ
ಈಗ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
Who? The leader? The main man?
ಇದೊಂದು ಟ್ರಾಪ್ ಅನ್ಸಲ್ವಾ?
Yeah, you don't say.
ತುಂಬಾ ಭಯ ಆಗ್ತಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ.
Wait, is it the dog? That's the same dog from the alley.
ಯಾರು ನೀನು? ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿನ್ಗೆ? ಅಲ್ಲ ಮುನೆಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲ.
Oh, he's the guy that they saw that he was like spying on.
Oi! Right across the face.
I love sword superheroes.
Oi!
Oh, okay. He's got a little bit of magic.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You're just the bait, buddy.
Yeah.
ನಿನ್ನ ಯಮ.
Oh.
And I want to know who those guys were specifically. Were they good ones, bad ones?
No, those guys were not good.
Not good.
Because that guy, the guy with the blades, the Nemesis guy, he was like, you know, in that room already. Because the magician guy saw him and said, "Hey, don't be peeping on him."
That's right.
It's the same one you saw the wolf jacket.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's like part of their crew, I think.
He's a cleaner.
A cleaner? Oh no, I think he's the one that makes the mess. Someone else has to come in and clean up. Okay, multiple after credits. Show off.
The world's longest and deepest cave.
From her backstory.
And along with them, avarkoppam oru sannyasiyo. And they all went missing. The authorities were notified, the military got involved. ആ സന്യാസിയെ കിട്ടി. അയാൾ ആ ഗുഹയ്ക്കകത്ത് ഒരു പോയിന്റ് വരെ പോയുള്ളൂ. ആർക്കിയോളജിസ്റ്റ് ടീമിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരാളുടെ ബാഗും ഒരു സിംഗിൾ ഇമേജ് മാത്രമേ ക്യാപ്ചർ ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. അത് താനല്ലെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിശ്വസിക്കട്ടെ.
കണ്ടാൽ എന്നെ പോലെ തന്നെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന 389 കൂടപ്പിറപ്പുകൾ എനിക്കുണ്ടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാ വിശ്വസിക്കുവോ?
Wait, what?
So was it him?
No, I guess he's saying that there's a lot of brothers that look like him.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good teaser because it's like a little bit of confusion, but at the same time mystery. And what we've seen so far, it's like good.
Yeah. I don't know. I enjoyed it. The action was fun. And what they were able to accomplish, I think some people get spoiled with really high budgets.
Right.
Because maybe they get a little too flashy or they do something like that. But here, I think like it didn't feel like it was lacking in anything. Like the visual effects, the special effects, all that sort of stuff was looking really good. They used it in really good key areas where you know, like it made a lot of sense. And I think maybe some movies that have the really big budgets and all that sort of stuff, they just get a little like willy-nilly with it and just throw it in like, oh yeah, visual effect, visual effect. But here it was a lot more grounded, and I think maybe that's why a lot of people connected to it, is because it felt a little bit more real, connected, all that sort of stuff. So, and the lighting throughout was just really well done, because, you know, sometimes when you're working with a story that takes place a lot at night, it's hard to do a lot. So here they used a lot, and we've talked about this before, day for night.
And it became a really key element, because darkness was important, light was important, because obviously it was one of her weaknesses.
Yeah.
So,
but they were able to film it in a way, and we've talked about this in other movies and stuff. I think when we watched the trailer for Kantara, the prequel, Chapter 1, is they do the day for night.
Daylight,
and then so using that trick, it allows you to keep a lot of this contrast and all that sort of stuff.
A lot of the detail.
Yeah, but it also felt like in some of these areas, it was almost like a noir, like kind of like jazzy feel with some of the colors and the neon lights and stuff that they were using during night. So I thought it was really well done. It was really cool. It was grounded. The story was, you know, decent. It was good. It was, you know, one of those like origin stories, so it kind of followed a few of those tropes, which, you know, it was done in a way that seemed a little different. Was it 100% fresh? No, but I like the idea that they were coming at this with some folklore, and I always say that is, if you have some of this folklore that, you know, is in your country or like culture, tradition and stuff, it always comes across as like more authentic. If you're doing something that, like, you know, where your ancestors come from or what you believe in and all that sort of stuff. It has this like authentic feel.
And you can connect a little bit more to it on a personal level.
Yeah, well, I mean, not for us. Like for us, it felt fresh just because it had this folklore background story that we're unfamiliar with, but it seems like it is like one of those things that we were talking about is like the yakshi is something that is similar kind of like to a vampire, but of course it seems like it's more ancient and like has been passed down generation to generation.
And the storytelling and everything by the grandfather to his granddaughter, you know, again, just really, and if you grew up with that, then, you know, you see something like this and you're like, it's coming, you know, it's more visual than, you know, your imagination and so forth. So yeah, it was I like that. I like that a lot. So,
and the action, it was really well done. The action choreography and stuff and the camera movements, like they threw that one in there that was like a camera roll. And I love that. I mean, I always like that. And I've seen it in other movies before too, but it always just adds so much when the camera becomes part of the action in a way to get the audience a little bit more connected. Is always like really cool. So I like that.
On a big screen, that would be really super cool. I like there was quite a few little spots of humor that were well choreographed into it, and I like that. And while there was humor, there was also suspense, and we saw it in lots of different ways where it's like they're telling her that, you know, she's a female and I'm not going to do what you say and all this other sort of stuff. And we're all knowing, oh no, this is going to come back on you. There was that a lot. And then you even saw it when it was like, the police officer becoming evil, and now we're like going, oh no, he's gonna drink mom, you know.
Drink mom. Okay.
You know, he's gonna get mom. He's gonna get the female officer he never liked, and you had that suspense and that dread that you knew, and you were thinking maybe not, and yet it did happen, and I thought that was really well done and very well just written in the story and keeping in within the theme and so forth. So I like that.
What I also really like is that they added this like kind of twist where they actually don't officially die. So all of these characters, it's like they could come back in future installments because all you need to do is like pull the blade out, put some blood in their mouth, and then boom, they're back.
Well, she didn't pull the blade out.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is they leave it in there and then they're dead as long as it's in there. But if all someone needs to come by is just pull it out, put some blood in his mouth, and then boom, you have a villain back. And how many of them are in those like what do you call that?
Like
the
crypt,
the morgue sort of thing. Yeah, crypt is a really good
crypt,
way. So it's like a crypt. So how many of those are filled with bodies, and then all you need is like some villain to come by, wake all of them up, and turn them into their army. And you know, so that's a really cool idea in the future. Also, you know, I wonder how this whole thing, because Lokah is you know, like we've talked about, I think it translates to something like realm or universe, like other plane of existence.
Right.
And so it'll be like the heaven planes, hell planes, all that sort of stuff, right? That it's like Lokah. So I wonder how that's going to play into it, and where I want more origin stories of like where all these people come from. Like the magician, what kind is he? Because he's not a vampire.
He's not a vampire, or
No.
is he not?
No, he's not a vampire
But-
because he was in the sunlight. He didn't have to worry about the sunlight. Where she did, she had to be wrapped up.
yep.
But he wasn't wrapped up, and he was just like casually just walking around and stuff in the light. So I don't think he's a vampire, and because there are other types, right? They said like the goblins and what it translated to. There's like the goblins and then all the other sort of stuff.
And then remember, I saw all those the hotels of safety, or the locations of safety,
and they were in different countries.
They were in different countries. And so I'm like going, wow, you could really, hey, we could be somewhere else in the world next time.
And it did feel totally like the world was much bigger, because we talked about this in the intro, where I was reading that they actually had already 4 spin-off sequel scripts written before they even started filming this one. So they already knew like how to maybe like put some like Easter eggs throughout here that's going to give you some ideas for what maybe all the future movies are going to incorporate, because there was this almost montage of all these different faces, and they were all new faces and stuff, and we're like, wait, who's that? Wait, who's this? Who's that? And then so maybe in all the other movies it'll be like, because we didn't know who was good, who was evil. It was just showing a lot of reactions of people listening to the news. So it could go in a lot of different directions, which is really cool and open to see. And this movie did really well, so I can imagine that they're already jumping on the next movie and getting it started.
Cool.
So, you know, and then this is what they did on a 30, I think it's like 30 crore. And so imagine, as this takes off, it'll get more and more. I like that they didn't fully try to do like a horror comedy universe. I mean, of course you said there was comedy, and yes, there was comedy, but it was like more about, like it is heavily in the action and more on that. There wasn't enough comedy here to make me say, oh, it's a comedy horror movie.
Right.
Of course they had some light comedy to keep it a little, lively. Instead it was so dark.
And it's a little that dark comedy, because the way that came on, it was like suddenly certain little things became a little funny, and it was like, which when you're under a lot of stress and something happens that is very hard to comprehend and everything, usually that's when the dark comedy comes out of it. And so I liked that a lot. It was good.
So what are you gonna rate it?
Oh, we're gonna. Okay, I'm gonna. I really enjoyed this. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say for what it did, how much budget it had, and what it accomplished, and how much I enjoyed it, and I was really looking forward to it. So this is one of those movies you run the risk of getting so hyped for something and then it not living to the expectation, because you set the expectations really high. So if it doesn't quite match that, then you end up being like a little disappointed.
And then you're like,
But this is one that actually matched the hype that I really felt, and I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting. And so my expectations were high and it met it. So I'm with you. I'm going to give it a 9. I really enjoyed it. And I'm really looking forward to Chapter 2.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. And a big shout out to all the actors. These are not actors that we have seen before. I can't really remember.
Not that we have personally
that
seen,
we've
so I don't
personally
know.
seen before. And so I love the fact that we're seeing new actors, actresses. So that's cool. I really love that.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us here. And remember, if you like these videos and you want to see more videos like these, then please consider subscribing, sharing, and upvote the video by slapping the like button.